The GED extended response rewards organization, analysis, and evidence. You do not need complicated vocabulary or a dramatic opening. You need a direct answer to the prompt, body paragraphs with a clear purpose, specific evidence from the passages, and explanation showing why that evidence matters. A simple structure protects your time and keeps the argument focused. Your introduction can be short. Begin with one sentence establishing the issue discussed by the two passages. Then state which passage presents the better supported argument. Finish with the main reasons, such as stronger evidence, clearer reasoning, or better treatment of opposing views. Avoid spending several sentences on broad background that does not help answer the prompt. A weak thesis says passage 1 is more convincing. A stronger thesis says passage 1 is better supported because it uses relevant data and explains the relationship between the evidence and its conclusion, while passage 2 relies mainly on assumptions. The stronger version gives the essay a roadmap. It tells the reader what the body paragraphs must prove. Start the paragraph with a topic sentence naming the comparison point. For example, passage 1 uses stronger evidence, then present a specific example from passage 1. Explain how it supports the claim. Contrast it with passage 2's weaker evidence. End by connecting the difference back to your thesis. This pattern keeps the paragraph analytical rather than descriptive. Students often include a quotation and move on. That is not enough. After using a quotation or paraphrase, explain its role. Does it provide measurable data? Does it come from a credible source? Does it directly support the claim? Does it expose a gap in the opposing passage? The explanation is where your reasoning becomes visible to the scorer. You do not need long quotations. A few precise words may demonstrate loaded language, tone, or a key claim. For statistics or examples, a clear paraphrase is often faster and easier to integrate. Whether you quote or paraphrase, identify the passage and explain the evidence. Never drop a quotation into the paragraph without showing its purpose. Phrases, such as in contrast while passage 2, unlike the first author, and both passages help maintain comparison. But transitions alone do not create analysis. You must explain the difference. For example, one author may provide a study with a defined sample, while the other gives a prediction without supporting data. State why that difference affects reliability. If the first paragraph compares evidence, the second can compare reasoning. Show whether each author explains the connection between evidence and conclusion. You may identify an assumption, an overgeneralization, or a competing explanation that one passage ignores. Avoid repeating the same point with different words. Each paragraph should add a new reason supporting your thesis. A conclusion can be brief, restate which argument is better supported, and summarize the standards that led to that judgment. Do not add a new quotation, personal story, or unrelated recommendation. The conclusion should confirm that the essay has answered the prompt. If time is short, a strong body paragraph is more valuable than a long conclusion. Use this 5-part paragraph check. Does the paragraph make a clear analytical claim? Does it include specific passage evidence? Does it explain the evidence? Does it compare the other argument where relevant? Does the final sentence connect the point to the thesis? If one element is missing, revise the paragraph before adding more length. A dependable essay structure is simple. An introduction with a clear thesis, one body paragraph comparing evidence, a second comparing reasoning, assumptions or credibility, and a short conclusion. This structure is not the only possible approach, but it gives you enough space to analyze both passages without losing control of time. Clear organization makes your reasoning easier to score. Even a strong plan can lose points through summary, weak explanation, unclear references, grammar problems, or poor time management. The next lesson shows how to recognize those mistakes and use a short editing sequence. The goal is to correct high-impact problems first, instead of trying to rewrite the entire essay at the end.